All right, it's Monday. We're gonna go over one of the most basic moves. You use it in every day. You use it around the house. You're constantly doing it. It's squatting. But there's a lot of ways that we can have really poor form and can injure ourselves, our low back, our spines, our hamstrings, the list goes on. So squatting right is totally an important thing that you need to be doing, whether it's around the house or whether you're lifting heavy. I cannot fit this in a 1-minute video. It's just not possible. So I will keep it quick and brief, but head over to getmomstrong.com to watch the full tutorial. Anyway, happy squatting. All right, let's start with our feet. This is the first thing. Okay, so you want your feet slightly wider than hips. You want your toes turned out ever so slightly. You're gonna engage your core, get that belly button pulled in nice and tight, neutral spine. You're standing straight up, not hunching over, nice and straight. Squat down. As you go to stand up, I want you to exhale again and pull the belly button in and your pelvic floor up as you stand. Again, squat down, exhale. All right, a couple other cues to think about. When you're in the bottom position and you're going to stand up, you want to keep your weight back in your heels. You also want to think of, pushing your knees out as you stand. This is going to activate the glutes, and it's also going to take a little bit of pressure off your spine. One last thing I want to talk about in terms of form before we add weight to the movement is keeping your chest up. A lot of people really drop down and hunch over. It's okay if you're forward. This is perfectly fine, but as you can see, my spine is neutral. It's flat. It's not hunched over. If you're hunched over, your broomstick is going to come up. You want that broomstick nice and flat. It can be at a diagonal angle. That doesn't matter. It's whatever's comfortable. So you can be, forward more, you can be up more, but as long as that broomstick is not coming up in the back. Nice neutral spine as you stand. Okay, I'm going to show you the wrong way so you can see the broom. Watch the broomstick. See how I have this big gap? Nope, chest up. Okay, so while you're working on your form, here's a great way to start practicing that balance to keep it back in your heels. Hang on to something, a wall, a post, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and engage the core, so exhale, pull belly button in. This is a great way to practice keeping your core engaged throughout the entire movement, and it also will help you with depth if you're having trouble getting below parallel.
I got two of these.
And it's going to help you to keep that weight in your heels.
I got two of these.
All right, so let's talk about squatting with some weight. It's much harder to mind your breath and your core when you're under a heavy load. So, grab your weight. Get in that position with your feet turned slightly out. Prepare your core. Squat down. Exhale before you stand. You're going to have to reset your breath and exhale as you drive. So before you do any exertion, really in any move, you want to have that core engaged and you want to exhale to be sure that it's nice and set. You're down, exhale. One more time, I'll show you from the side.